Just happy. We'll get it to full lock position. Nearly there. Hello. Got a little video about a bit of equipment I've bought. And got some extras too. So this is the KwikLIft from Equipment for Garages. Has a 2.5 ton capacity. Obviously this is just a bunch of cardboard boxes, so set a camera up so I don't have to, I can have two hands, and we'll get it all unpacked, get it all set up, and I'll show you how it works. And we'll get a car on it, I think, show it off. Couldn't find a standing on. That's a nice package. Look at that. That is pretty fancy. Oh, what we got here? So, installation instructions. Pretty easy. Sweet. Pop them on the table. So, quick disconnect hoses, two obviously, one for each lift, over them in a sec. 50mm rubber blocks. These come as standard with the piece of equipment. They were kind enough to send some slightly larger ones that have pinch welds in them, so it's easier lifting. Newer cars or Audis and that, they've got the pinch weld jacking points, so that's them. Oh, I must admit, there's a nice bit here. That's really good. Rubber feet, anti-vibration. Single pressure pendant. And by the looks of it, plenty of cable. Doesn't come with oil. They send me a jug. That is extra, but I think on their website you get it as a free gift, or at least it was, let's say, came up on their website. Don't quote me on that. So by the looks of it, there's oil in there, oil residue in there, so these are, it's been tested, I would assume, or at least leak tested. get out of the box. I mean, it's heavier than a trolley jet, but considering it's completely steel, not bad weight at all. Now, yeah, wheels on the end of it, so it's easier to move about, so you haven't actually got to lift it that much in it. Remember, lift with your back. Right, I'm going to read the instructions. Pretty fancy, to be honest with you. I'll give him that. So, you get 1 year warranty on all structural components, 1 year warranty on the hydraulic cylinders, and 1 year warranty on the electric or hydraulic power units from invoice date. So that's pretty decent. Just loads of technical stuff. Oh, here we go. Assembly and commissioning. Yeah, everything's on it that you could possibly ever need. It's all written down in this, and to be honest, they reply quite quickly when you speak to them on the WhatsApp, so that's always nice, rather than having to speak to America or somewhere like that for the QuikJack system. So this is a KwikLIft from Equipment for Garages, similar to the QuikJack stuff, which I believe is American because it's all in pounds rather than kilograms, which makes everything easier. So I'm going to have a read of this and then get to set it all up. Bonjour. Right, so basically, pretty easy. Obviously unpack it all, don't damage any air components, connect it all up, put 4 litres of oil in the hydraulic pack, turn it on. You'll need to flip the ramps upside down so that the inlet to the ram is in the air. This will obviously help air move out of the system because it's an end, not an endless system. Christ almighty. I forgot what I was going to say. There's no vent on it basically, so you have to operate it 3 or 4 times with it upside down, and that should basically vent all the air that's in the lines and the rams themselves back into the tank. Yeah, so we're going to give that a go, see what happens, check the oil once I've done that, and make sure the oil's at its capacity, because on the cap there's a maximum and a minimum level. Obviously we want it ideally in between the two. What I really like, all of their hoses have got little bungs to stop obviously dirt ingress and stuff like that, so that's really pretty good. Really quite impressed so far. Obviously once you've expelled all the air from the system, the quick disconnectors don't leak, so that'll continually have fluid in it. So will the bottom of the ram and the hose on the bottom of the ram. So quick and easy next time you go to use it. Doesn't say if it matters for these. It's a nice snug fit there. Unravel this cable first. Pretty reasonable length. Leave that in the bag, stop it from getting grubby. Just get some power. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to fill that up. Now, I don't know where my thing is. This is a vented cap as well, so you should never get any pressure issues. One thing I would say is just check that it's not gummed up and stuff like that, so you don't get any issues like that. Tell I've done that before. Only just get more oil in there. Well, that is bang halfway in the middle, the maximum and minimum. So I'll grab a rag just to wipe that little bit of spillage up, get some power out of it. We'll get to it. Right, so this motor is 0.75 kilowatts. which is 750 watts. This extension lead, fully wound, is good for 720. So if you've got an extension lead, run this on the extension lead, make sure you unwind it, because wound up is 720 watts, unwound it's 3120 watts. Massive difference. Well, I've seen so many of these melt from people leaving them wound up because they only need a little bit and then they catch on fire. Don't do that, especially if you're gonna run a motor on it. The more you know. They do say on their thing, recommend it's not run on an extension lead to stop that from happening, but if you use your head, it's perfectly safe. But don't quote me on that. I'll take no liability, I'm an idiot. Don't do what you've seen in my videos. Right, should have power. Takes a little while. I'm hoping it's pumping. Feels like there's pressure in the line. I don't know what's going on there. I think the motor's running a long way. Let's have a look. I'll be back. Right, so I had the airlock in the pump, so I had to take the lift valve out, get the bubble to move, so the gravity could force oil into it, through the pump and that to the lift system. So let's give it a go, see if it now rises up. Look at that. Beautiful. Now that jumping's bubbles and it should smooth out. Sweet, that's the top. Come back down. Obviously, it'll be a little bit quicker when you've got a car on it, so not too bad. Do a couple of cycles of this and then we're ready to go. just about clear it so that when it's on the floor you can scoot in and out onto the car a lot easier. Now that's all set up, we'll go around to the car and get it up in the air, I think. Right, these are the other bits I've been sent. So it's wall hangers for storage, make life easier, and these are the other rubber, I believe they're the pinch weld blocks. Find out. Yeah. So, as you can see, if I can get one out, just protect the chassis a bit better. They're really good though. No knees, just sitting here. Pretty decent. And then in the other one, the wall hangers. If I can get one out. It's quite awkward to do with one hand. I'll just snip that. Snip that. Oh. Boom. Decent. What? 3/4mm steel. Pretty solid. Comes with wall fixings as well, so you haven't got to buy any extras. So that's pretty decent. I'm happy with that. That's them in their raised position. They're the wrong way round because these are supposed to be on the outside of the vehicle, so they'd be rotated 180 degrees. So both of them. It's the front. No. Yes. Front, back, hydraulic unit. So yeah, let's get the car in the air. Right, so I'll be honest, it's a bit of a faff getting it all lined up. But once it's lined up, look at that. You can't grumble at that height. Even there, it's not in lock. It's not creeping anywhere. It's just happy. We'll get it to full lock position. Nearly there. Like that is over there like that. Check the other side. Oh, a little more. Boom. Now if we press down, that is locked into position. Now, there's a bit of movement in it, but let's be honest, my driveway's not perfectly level either, so that's obviously not helping. Probably tweaking it a bit. I mean, yeah, fucking hell, look, there's a dip there, but 95% of it's on the ground. Cannot grumble at that. Look at that space underneath. Look at that. You could do absolutely anything under it. I'm a big boy. Yeah. Look at the sheer amount of space I have. Can't quite. I need to sort that out. I need to sort that. Oh, that clip's actually gone. Well, should be easy working on this, wouldn't it? What a beauty! This is with the pinch weld blocks on this one, because there's no actual. Because well, that's a fuel tank, but that's definitely not plastic. I don't know why that plastic everywhere. So this is going to make working on that 5 series beautiful. I'm well happy with that. I'm upside down. Look at that. That is fucking tip top. Right. Well, thank you for watching. That was the equipments for garages, KwikLIft, 250 kilo, extra height and extended length. So I think you get a maximum of 540 mil, I think, off the top of my head. I might be wrong. It's around about there. Might be a little bit more. 560 maybe. But it's so easy. There's only a bit of a faff with the pinch weld blocks, so you have to line it up on the pinch weld. They'll be 10 times easier. You've got them in the, have them in sort of like the vicinity of where you want them to go. They'll be easier on that because that's got actual flat pads you can get to for the actual jacking points. So that'll be beautiful to work on. It won't go as high because the pinch weld blocks are slightly taller. I think they're 70 mil. Standard ones are 50. So yeah, really good bit of kit. I'll definitely, if you thought about getting one, don't buy the quick jack one because it's more expensive. This goes higher. Buy one of these all day long. These are tip top, great bit of kit. Even a pack. Granted, I had a slight issue with an airlock, which some people may have. It isn't uncommon for fresh hydraulic sets to get a sort of like an air bubble in it, and then it will cause the pump to cavitate and you can't suck oil through. But if you take this is basically like a check valve for the raise, and this is your lower solenoid. So if you take this out, and I just put a bit of rag over the top of it, gave it a bump to get a bubble to move, put it all back together, tightened it up, literally pressed the button up again, straight up, started moving. So as you saw, you didn't see me messing around with that because I thought work out what it is first. So but yeah, great bit of kit, definitely worth the purchase. So I'll put a link in the description for the website we can get this from. They do slightly smaller ones. The reason I bought this one is it'll fit this car and the 5 series and quite a few other cars. As you can see, there's plenty of space between the stuff. If you do have a rear engine like a Porsche or something like that and you want to use these, I'd recommend rotating them the other way around, and then you won't have as much weight over the rear end, because obviously as it cantilevers up, it's not straight, so when it's here you'll have overhang, which means there'll be more weight over the back end. So I'd recommend spinning them around the other way. But if you're going to get one, make sure you lock it out. It'll help massively.